for my visual people, some of you will like this and some of you will hate it. You can skip this if you want to. So let's start out when we're dealing with solutions. Let's start out if you have a solid versus if you have a solution. And the question is asking you to find a solid, or it's asking you to find a solution. So we're going to make a map for how to go. So when you have solid, you're given grams of whatever your starting solution is. We want to get to moles, so then we're going to use our molar mass there, and that's going to get us to moles. If we have a solution, we're going to be given a solution volume. That'll be in liters or milliliters. We'll say liters. So then we want to use our molarity as our conversion factor. That'll be given in the problem. And that's going to give us how many moles. So ultimately you want to get to moles. Then you go to your equation and you use your mole to mole factor ratio. That would be your stoichiometry. This is the stoichiometry. See, stoichiometry. Right there. And that's going to give you moles of whatever your second substance is. Now, if you want to go back to a solid, then you're going to use your molar mass of your substance, and that's going to give you your grams of your substance. If it asks you for a volume, then you use your molarity that's going to be given in the problem, and that's going to give you your volume in liters. So some of you will really like that. Some of you that probably didn't make a lot of sense to, but if you like a road map, use that. Draw it yourself. Figure it out. This also works for mass, because look, grams to molar mass gives you moles. Go to your equation, moles, molar mass, grams. So here, look, you can go from grams to volume, you go from grams to grams, you go from liters to grams, you can go from liters to liters. Lots of ways you can get there. The key thing is you always go through your equation to get your stoichiometric ratio.